Could you wait till the end of the month to buy a car, or is there even a better time? Let's talk about it. If you don't know, my name's Tommy and I negotiate car deals for a living. I've negotiated personally over 2,000 car deals over the last 2 years. So I'd like to say that I'm an expert in negotiating car deals and figuring out when the best time to buy a car is. If you've ever even thought about purchasing a car, you've probably heard the general rule of thumb that you should wait till the end of the month. That's the best time to buy a car, right? And in theory, it makes sense because a dealership has a quota that they have to hit every single month. So does a salesperson. So at the end of the month, a dealership that is super close to their quota might be willing to give you a bigger discount to hit a goal, right? Really, because there's one big piece that people are forgetting here, which is not every dealership is going to be just a few deals away from hitting quota. There are some dealerships that hit quotas days before, and they're nowhere near the next tier, so they're not willing to lose money because they don't have much to gain. On the contrary, there are other dealerships that are nowhere near their goal, so they have no reason to lose crazy amounts of money. So if it's not the end of the month, when is it? One more thing about the end of the month. What I will say is that it is an easier time to buy a car, but I don't think necessarily you'll get a better deal. What I mean by that is I think a lot of dealerships are more than willing to discount a car at the end of the month just to get a sale by that month. But it doesn't mean that you're going to get a bigger discount. I just think you get to their bottom dollar faster. Really, the best time to buy a car is not the end of the month, the end of the year, or the end of the quota. It's actually different. So when is the best time to buy a car? We track all of this data because we're a business and this is important for us to know. And statistically, there's a small difference, but the best time to buy a car is actually not a certain day of the month, it's a certain day of the week. And it's Tuesday between 2 and 4:30 p.m. And at first you might be like me, I'd say, telling me, why in the world between 2 and 4:30 p.m., why do you get a better discount? And again, the discount difference is small, but it's technically the best time we get discounts here delivered. And the reason being is Tuesday is one of the slowest days in the week. And Monday, you normally start off strong, but Tuesday, if you have a weak Monday and a weak Tuesday, it means your week is set up for disaster. So dealerships are statistically more likely to give you a better deal when they're slow. This is why I'm not a big fan of buying cars at the end of the month, because a lot of traffic comes in. So I think dealerships understand that profit is during this week. But when dealerships are slow and they're trying to turn around their week, their month, or their day, they're more than willing to give away their cars because a sale is better than nothing, right? So next time you're buying a car, try buying a car between Tuesday, between 2 and 4:30 p.m. and let me know how it goes.